Come with me to the biggest crafts fair in Europe. I have been at this fair before, and I know that it's impossible to see everything in one day. Besides, it is possible to get lost and miss the booths that I really wanted to visit. Therefore, I started with going through all the participants and marking down their booth locations on the map. My parents were also going to the fair, so I hitched a ride. The day was pretty cold, and there was just a touch of snow on the ground. The car ride took about 2 hours from Espoo to Tampere, which is the third biggest city in Finland, just after Helsinki and my hometown Espoo.
Olemme perillä valmiina koitokseen. Vilkuta iskä. Äiti.
Our plan was to try to go through the halls A and C. There were also the halls D and E, one with the food market and another with fashion and design theme. We started with the hall C with the biggest selection of fabrics that my mom was interested in. She sews a lot for her grandchildren, my dad and herself, and wanted to stash for the Christmas gifts.
Joo.
Sen kuvion näkee tästä ehkä paremmin.
Joo,
niin sit vaan
kyllä.
Tässä on ainakin tätä.
Ja voi aukoa jos haluaa.
Eli se on niin metri ja puoli.
70 senttiä. 70 senttiä.
Eikö 70?
Joo.
Eli, mutta onko...
The variety of crafts is astounding. Yes, there were all the paper and fiber related crafts you'd expect, but also candle making, pottery, jewelry making, calligraphy, metal and woodwork, painting, mosaics, shoemaking, you name it. I bought these 2 wooden spoons for our historical reenactment. My dad found a modern spinning wheel that he thought I would want to see. He had never seen such a thing himself. Well, I had seen a wheel like this but never tried one, so I asked whether I could have a go with my tiny spinning experience.
No kato, tulee tämmönen iso pöykky. Joo, älä päästä sitä kierrettä sinne yhtään. Joo, kato, tätä se mulla tekee aina. Joo, rauhassa. Joo. Poljen rauhassa. Joo, älä päästä sitä Sä voit yrittää vetää vähän pidempään vielä ja älä purista kauheasti sieltä toista. Joo, noin. Rennommin. Just niin, ihan semmonen rento. Kyllä mä sille
Väsynyt, mutta onnellinen.
So now it's the next day. I came home by train because my dad and mom continued their journey and I didn't film the journey back because it was pitch black. But now I've slept and I'm still tired from all that hustle and puzzle yesterday, but I had so much fun. I didn't try to go through the whole 4 halls. It would have been impossible. I spent 4 hours in the fair and I got through the 2 biggest halls, and that was completely enough for me. I couldn't have walked more and I had already seen the most things I wanted to see. So, what did I get? The first thing that I wanted to have is I got this book about the history of Finnish lace making, and it also has some patterns, so I could try making them, and I think it will be interesting. I also got some free magazines from the same place, because these are really old. This is from 2010, but these also have some patterns that might help me to practice bobbin lace making that I'm trying to learn. Also, because I am starting to make bobbin lace, I have been interested on all different kinds of lace techniques there is. And this little leaflet I bought explains the difference between different laces in the world. Of course, it cannot list all of them, but the most popular one, like Valenciennes lace or Malta lace, torchon, and that might help me to recognize different laces that I see around. Then I got this kit. Actually, this is for my daughter, but I'm definitely going to use this. This is the needle felting tool and some needle felting tips. And I got them for my daughter, who is interested in learning needle felting. I've tried needle felting before, but I didn't recognize the possibilities with the technique. I just make like flat applique kind of things to fasten to my knitwear. But I didn't know that you could actually make 3D objects with it. And after seeing all these amazing creations on Pinterest and TikTok and Instagram, I really wanted to try them myself. And when I showed them to my daughter, she wanted to try as well. I got this nice selection of different pastel colors. I also have a lot of white, so we can combine these. We can make really cute figurines. So I also got some yarn. I'm dreaming of making a big woolen woven shawl for myself, and for that I bought 3 skeins of red and one of this is it black or dark brown? I think it's dark brown. I have a lot of different colors of yarn already, but these will create the base for the shawl so that it's not too busy. This is Pirkkalankat by Taito Pirkanmaa. It's Finnish yarn, and I really like it. It's a light fingering weight, and it has this rustic feeling, but it isn't itchy at all. So I've used it for knitting, and I think this is my favorite yarn because it's so soft and comes in gorgeous colors. What else? Besides these things, I also got some linen. This I didn't buy. This is from my aunt, who happens to live close to the fair was in Tampere, and she had this linen that she brought from, I think, Latvia for a while, and she didn't find any use for it, so she gave it to me. And I'm not sure what I'm going to use it. This would be a really good lining for fall costumes, but also might work as a really fine tablecloth if I added some like lace or embroidery to it. So let's see, something to think about. And while we talk about things I bought, and this is not fair related, this was from the day before. The day before yesterday, I was shopping with my parents, and we went to this flea market, and I just saw this and I had to get it. It's a fall costume kit for making the costume from Kaukola, made by Helmi Vuorelma. And it has the skirt fabric. There's like, I didn't measure, but about 4 meters of fabric, so it's enough to make the skirt and the vest. It's similar kind of wool fabric woven in cotton warp that I made my fall costume from. At that time I wove my own fabric. This sturdy linen is for the vest lining. There are also other bits and pieces. There is a wool yarn to make pom-poms that are going to decorate the vest. The vest also has a suede color that this piece of suede is for, and some cord for decoration, and also these little pieces that are going to decorate the fastening of the vest, and also these nice metal brass buttons. This yarn is if I understand correctly, this is being used to make a braid to decorate the hem of the skirt. Then there is this silver plated buckle that is going to fasten the blouse. There is no fabric for the blouse or the shirt and the apron, so that has to be purchased separately, and I think there's going to be some kind of lace for the apron as well that is missing. But those are actually not that expensive materials, so all the most expensive materials are here. And the last but not least, it has 2 different kinds of ribbons. These are not fastened together, they are just rolled together to keep them neatly stored, and these are going to be made into a girl's headdress that's called sappali, and it has this pewter decorative little studs with spikes that are going to decorate the headdress. And there are plenty of these, I'm not sure how many, and these are going to be sewn to the ribbons. The adult woman would have a white veil. So these are my purchases, besides one thing, and this is sort of a channel update. I've been struggling to make good quality voiceovers, and now I've bought actually better microphone, and I hope that my voiceover work will improve a lot after that. Let's see. I hope this video will sound better than the previous videos I've made. Please subscribe to my channel and comment down below what kind of crafts fairs you have visited in the place where you are living, and would you like to visit this crafts fair in Tampere at some point. Thank you so much for watching, and see you soon in the next video. Bye!